Today I'm with Keanu Reeves, a self-described machine learning expert. Say hi, Keanu.
Hey, how are you doing, Andrew? I'm excited to be here talking to you. I was using ChatGPT, and it was decidedly mid. I gave it a picture of a bologna sandwich, and it didn't produce me a working app.
It was clear Andrew was not talking to Keanu Reeves. Andrew was talking to himself.
Recently, there's been a ton of AI news. People are going insane. Everyone thinks they're going to be losing their jobs soon. How do you feel about AI?
As you know, I was in a historical movie series about AI. So I am quite the expert. I've had a lot of time thinking about AI and the rise of the machines.
Well, The Matrix was a historic release. I'm not sure you call it this historic event, though. You know that, right?
Dude, the machines are priming for takeover. Not just our jobs, they want to use us for batteries.
No, I think most people are worried that the AI will do everything. I really don't think they're going to use them for batteries. I mean, I don't think I've heard anyone say they're worried about that. Computer programmers think the computers are going to do all the programming and writers are going to lose all their jobs.
That sounds reasonable. I don't even need to show up for interviews anymore. I can just be synthesized for voiceovers.
I mean, it's a little bit more complicated for computer programmers. It's not like voice work. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of movie unions not going to let people clone voices.
Oh, yeah, we have a lot of unions. Hollywood screen actor guilds will definitely require voice actors to be real humans. You won't be able to just use someone's voice likeness.
But what if you were like super busy? What if you wanted to take a part for a movie or the part just really sounded really good? You could get paid and they could just synthesize your voice for something like Duke Kaboom. I mean, you weren't really in Toy Story that much. Would you do Duke Kaboom as a synthesized voice?
I might be into that, but I would want to sign off on my double's performance.
I kind of think the same about AI writing code. AI tools can write the code, but I don't see any world where we just trust them to publish the code free of all human checks. Still, people are going to be able to need to read code. You're going to need to be able to look for security concerns, test, do UI work. Programming work will just kind of change. You just won't see me crying about writing a whole bunch of boilerplate code.
For sure. If there is one thing I know, machines make some messed up interfaces. They will try to put a plug into the back of your brain.
I'm talking about user interfaces like for websites.
Totally. I think everyone is afraid of AGI or artificial general intelligence, where the computers can think for themselves. Right now, the AI is like a toddler that can sometimes surprise you. But we don't want it to be like fully capable to think better than everyone. Elon Musk signed an open letter for a 6-month pause in the development of artificial intelligence tools. Just like OpenAI's ChatGPT or Google's Bard.
Right, they don't like the idea of AI being weaponized by certain ideas. I mean, if you get certain companies behind AI tools like Google or Apple, whoever it is, their company's ideals might point that in a certain direction. AI right now is basically regurgitating Google. It just takes whatever searches or forums it finds and it just throws that information back at you. Could just be reading a Pepsi ad for all we know.
I love Pepsi.
Me too, man. Me too.
When you mix all these tools, I think AI becomes dangerous. I mean, a tool that removes a background image isn't too dangerous. But if I get replaced in a movie because it can generate my voice and generate video or my likeness, it starts replacing people in a hurry.
I think that's where the conversation around AI needs to go. Specialized tools are fine. Nobody in the film industry wants to rotoscope a green screen. Just too much manual work. But if an AI can just do 99% of the work and someone can clean that up, I think everyone's for that.
For sure, the tools I think are necessary, and the more we try to create things, the more those tools help us bring more ideas to people. But again, if the machines can just generate new programs and deliver them, we get into a dangerous situation where they could like shut down bank accounts because they see a bank is over leveraged.
Yeah, we just really need to have controls around what AI is allowed to do and what it's not allowed to do. It'd be great for alerting. I mean, can you imagine if banks in this recent crisis were alerted to exactly where they were going to be running into problems? Then they could have triggered someone like the CEO of the bank or something to go take a look at it and make sure they fix it, or if it could trigger warnings so they could just some kind of corrections without you just don't want the machines taking the actions. It'd be better for people to take the actions and not let the machines do everything.
I think AI tools should really stop developing at the pace they are. People are doing some crazy experiments and need to slow down a bit. Even though we are 10 to 15 years away from artificial general intelligence, we want to make sure we are ready for it.
Anything else you want to tell everyone before we go?
Yo, Elon, if you are watching this, forget electric cars. We need Tesla to start building electric motorcycles. I'm a motorcycle guy myself. Just imagine being able to go from 0 to 60 on an electric motorcycle.
Okay, and with that, if you guys want to see more generated nonsense, go check out Trump and Biden discussing Angular versus React.
You should really click the like button, then click that next video.